Hey guys, Melrae here. Welcome back to my channel. Is my mic plugged in? So today I have a very exciting video planned, and no, it's not because my hair is straight. If you have been following my channel for some time now, you will know that my hair is never straight. So I'm going through a straight hair thing right now. But the video is actually on the new what's in the box. What's in the box? The new Anastasia Beverly Hills blushes. Let's see if I can open this without them falling. Oh, so pretty. So I took them out of their cardboard packaging, so that's why they could fall out right now. So pretty. I'm gonna admit, I feel really guilty every time I get PR from a beauty company and it comes in these beautiful, crazy boxes. Like, I have to throw it out. I recycle it, but still, it's just like, what a waste. So if anyone wants my old beauty boxes that PR comes in, let me know in the comments. So first I'm just going to show you guys the packaging that comes in when you pick it up at Sephora or what have you. So as always, it comes in this beautiful matte black packaging with rose gold logo, engraving, what have you, on the front, and then the Anastasia symbol on the sides. Beautiful. And then you pop it open, as you would expect. And, oh look, it's a blush! And these are so amazing because they are trios. So there's 3 blushes in each palette. So there are 5 palettes to choose from and 3 blushes each. So there are 15 blushes total. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. They are all gorgeous colors. I will show you this one. This is called Peachy Love. So you get, it's not looking as vibrant on camera, but you get 3 beautiful shades in each. And these compacts are just, I don't want to blind you, are just stunning. Stunning. I will do a close-up. These palettes will look good on everyone. There's only one palette, which one is it, that won't, and there's one shade in that one palette that won't complement a fair-skinned lady like myself. Yes, so the one shade is from the Berry Adora palette, and it's this shade here. I'm sure you could make it work, but it's a little dark for someone that's super fair, but every other palette is so good. My favorite palette is the Pool Party palette because the one shade here can actually be used as a contour if you are very fair. So you can take this traveling and you've got your contour shade and you've got your blush shades, 2 here, one pink one and one really pretty peachy one. So I think in each palette there are 2 mattes and 1 shimmer sparkle. There is at least 1 shimmer sparkle shade. It's kind of matte with a sparkle. I wouldn't say it's shimmer sparkle in each palette. The only one that does not have that it is Cocktail Party. Cocktail Party is beautiful as well because this shade here can be used as a bronzer. So some of them do have shades that can be used as a bronzer, but for the most part, they don't. This is a beautiful one as well. This is Pink Passion. So I will do some swatches for you now. So first we're going to look at Pool Party. The first shade is Blanc. The second shade is Pageant. And the third shade is Cash. So the next shade is Pink Passion, or palette is Pink Passion. The first shade is Basically. The second shade is Sugar. The third shade is Rose. So the next palette is Peachy Love. The first shade is Nectarine. The second shade is Ginger. And the third shade is Miami. So the next palette is Cocktail Party. The first shade is Vegas. The second shade is Scorching. And the third shade is Babe. So the last palette is Berry Adore. The first shade is Velvet, the second shade is Exotic, and the third shade is Desert. So my favorite palette, as I said, is, or favorite palettes, because I have two, is Peachy Love, which is this gorgeous peachy one because it's so different from other blush palettes out there. It's beautiful for summer. If you layer them on top of each other, if you want to add a little bit more warmth with the Miami shade here, you can. You can wear all the shades alone. It's just beautiful. And then my next favorite is, which one? Is Cocktail Party, because as I said, it has a bronzer. It has two very different bright shades. So a bright pink, like a baby Barbie pink, and then a bright fuchsia, not fuchsia, like a corally pink, and then a very nice bronzy shade. So it has everything. You can just take this with you on trips and then pack a highlighter and you're good. So these are beautiful blush palettes. Just remember that swatches of blushes, when you swatch them in stores and when you watch tutorials, they will not be the same pigmentation and they will not be the same vibrancy as, say, an eyeshadow palette, because you don't want your blushes to be super crazy pigmented. Because if you don't know that they're crazy pigmented and you dip in with a brush and then you put it on your face, you've got this big chunk of like clown color. Oh God. We good? So you want your blushes to be buildable. You want them to be subtle. If you want a little bit of color, you can achieve that. If you want a lot of color, you can achieve that. So these aren't super crazy wild pigmented, but they are a beautiful, blendable, soft pigmentation that is gorgeous. So I really like these. I don't know about the longevity of them. I will test them out and let you know on Snapchat what I think of the wear and tear on the face throughout the day. But so far so good. I have worn them once, or I've worn one shade once, and it didn't disappoint. So the blushes are 0.11 ounces each, so you get 0.33 ounces of product in a single palette. And in comparison, the blushes from Tarte, these are 0.2 ounces each. So you get a lot more product in this. And it takes a long time to go through a single blush. So I would say get these. The only downside, in my opinion, is that I like to go in with a big fluffy blush brush when I do my blush and just like swirl it around in the palette, you know what I mean? So these are a little tricky that way, as they are smaller pans, but you get 3 shades. So I get why they did it. They're not going to make this huge palette of blushes because they want it to be portable and easy for everyday use. So if you do have a small blush brush like this, then that is doable. And it's very easy to apply them without mixing the colors, and it gets all over. So if you do get these palettes, I do recommend getting something like the Pro Featherweight Blending Brush from Sephora. So this isn't a blush brush, but it's perfect for using as a blush brush, especially with these palettes. So I will put the prices below and the links on where to buy, because I'm not sure how much they cost off the top of my head. So if you want to check these out, please do. I recommend them. And if you have any other suggestions for review videos, like maybe the new summer collection from Anastasia, then let me know in the comments, okay? And don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.